Hey guys, generic YouTuber with glasses here. Today I'm bringing you another totally legit game review where I tell you kind of what's coming down the pipeline and telling you if it's worth checking out or not. Today we're going to be looking at a game called Squad, which is a first-person military simulation. If I was going to give it a scale of how much realism is in this game, it's not quite on Arma's level, but at the same time it's not quite on Battlefield's level, so it's kind of a nice little in-between game. It's still in early access, which I hear you saying, theoretical viewer, but Mr. Nice Guy, aren't early access games just cheap ploys to get your money before they have a finished product? I hear you, theoretical viewer. The developers have been really transparent and open during the development cycle via Reddit and Facebook and on their social medias. So let's just hop right into this, shall we? First, let's get started with the squad dynamic. Each member of the squad has a job to do and specific tools to do it. Your basic kit is a rifleman, who I would recommend new players to. Then you have specialized kits like the grenadier, the anti-tank role to deal with vehicles, and the medium machine gunner to suppress enemies and to just fucking destroy them. Going off my first point, the teamwork needed to win is pretty outstanding. Everyone needs to communicate and use the command system. From the grunts even to the squad leaders, everyone is required to communicate with one another, either with your proximity chat to talk to nearby teammates. Fuck. You good?
Yeah, they just shot at us from behind. Shot a rocket at us.
Squad radio to talk to the rest of your squad. Or alternatively, as a squad leader, you have the leader chat, which is pretty much just a place for everyone to bitch and moan about why you're losing the game.
What's the situation back at the farm, guys? Situation secure, but rough. I'm down.
Another win for this game is the firefights are always fucking intense. When you hear the rounds cracking overhead, you feel like you're in real danger. Mostly because it only takes about 1 to 2 hits for you to go down to the ground crying out for a medic, hoping that your squad medic has smoke grenades and a set of balls on them so they could crawl their happy ass out to you. So you can't just be a dumbass and run out into open areas and expect not to be filled with blood. The sound design in this game is not only on point, but it's also pretty immersive. Just listen to the sound of this.
Yes, ma'am.
And then just listen to this.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Fucking MGs! I can't keep me up.
The environment is beautiful. This game isn't just all gunfights and mayhem. You do get some downtime when you're planning out either attacks or what you're going to do to kind of just enjoy the scenery of these huge ass maps, even though all you really get is some vaguely Middle Eastern area or alternatively an Eastern European landscape. I'll come back to that in a little bit. These points ain't objectively bad. I just want to have a theme and be cute. Because of how big these maps are, getting around could be a chore, and usually halfway through the game, the vehicles either end up in some random ass point on the map where it's not even worth going to go get it, or they get destroyed and sent back to base where you have to wait about 10 minutes for them to respawn, and 9 times out of 10, all the roads get mined and you can't bring them back into the fight. Fuck off. Where the hell?
You want me to stop?
No, keep going, just let's push past it. Fuck. Also, the game usually starts off slow due to the planning period and travel time to the objectives, and God help you if you miss transportation because your fucking happy ass is walking. Yeah, we're moving to suburbs to attack. We're gonna hold on to it, buy some time for the other squads to back cap. You're not driving this thing in the water.
Too late.
Holy shit, did he
Oh my god.
This game drops frames like it's running out of style. This varies by map, of course. Some of them are running properly, but in other cases, some of the maps just can't be fucked with to work at all, or run over 15 frames a second. And I thought I might as well give you all a fair warning about this issue. Hopefully the developers over at Offworld will fix this problem by the time the final version of the game rolls out, but we've seen frame issues in the past with early access games getting released and not being fully fixed properly. My second and final gripe with this game isn't so much aimed at the game itself, but the fan base and the players who actually play the game. Sometimes people just forget the whole premise of the game, even though it's literally in the fucking title. It's in the title of the game, for fuck's sake. It is the one word of the title, for fuck's sake. The whole objective of the game is to, you know, work as a squad and as a team in whole to overcome the obstacles and objectives the enemy team throws at you. It would be like trying to climb a mountain with no climbing equipment. Sure, it could be done. However, you're just fucking hindering yourself, man. Like, just play the game how it's supposed to be played. Stop running out into the fucking open all by yourself because, oh man, I'm a sniper. I'm a scout. I'm gonna go all by myself and fuck up everything for everyone else. Conclusion, I would say this game is worth hopping on early, mostly because the devs have been really open and honest about what they're adding and taking out of the game. If you want to take a look at the game, I have the link to the Steam store page. I have the link to the Steam store, Steam store? Sully sells seashells down by the seashore. I have the Steam store page down in the description of this video. If you liked it, like, subscribe, share, whatever. Show it to your grandparents. And I have been Mr. Nice Guy. Until next time, I will see you later.